Hi guys, it's me, Coach Luisa, your law of attraction coach, your law of assumption coach, life coach. Um, this is going to be a few minute video. I just wanted to put up an experience that I had because you guys know I'm going through a healing process myself, dealing with the situation with my SP. So I started talking about things I was doing in another video that is going to be uploaded, that has been uploaded actually. I was talking about my Williamsburg experience, how I went to a rage room and how I went to this place called the bathhouse, my experience there. So now this past weekend, I just went with a few friends of mine to a place in Staten Island, which is the Tibetan Museum. They usually do activities and meditation sessions and healing sessions and all these things and cool stuff on Sundays. If you go on their website, you could, look at their events and then get tickets and go. So my friend knows that I'm going through a healing process and is like, you really need this. So we set up, bought tickets, set up the class. I went to the class and we went to a sound healing meditation session. So basically you have these nice Tibetan bowls, those big, beautiful bowls that you hit and be like, ooh, and everything like that. And then this big, huge, beautiful gongs up in the front. Okay. That the teacher the coach, the teacher that does it, she hits that too and everything like that. So it was a really cool experience. She puts you in a deep meditative sleep, like not sleep, but put you in like that sat feeling, the state akin to sleep, because you have to get into the state of feeling. So she talks to you, she makes you do all these cool breathing exercises, and she makes you stretch your body and do all this stuff. And it has to get you to a peaceful, calm area in your core, which is beautiful, which a lot of you, if you have a crazy mind and you're in your head a lot, like I've been lately, because I have all these thoughts, it's a good way to help settle you. I mean, you're always going to have those thoughts coming in, no matter what, it's hard. Unless you master this to 110% to meditate, thoughts come, but you need to slap that shit and get it out of there when they come in, like, bye bitch, right? So anyway, she puts you in the meditative state and you lay there and you relax, and she just walks around the room hitting the sound bowl, making it vibrate and everything like that. And she goes around to each person and puts it on their stomach. And it's really supposed to heal you, because you have to understand humans are all vibration. We are made vibrationally. We're vibrationally human beings. So the sound healing is supposed to take away pain. Okay. Things like that. Anything that you're feeling, help you feel, and anything that you're experiencing in your body. So if she puts it on your stomach, you have to change your diet, work on things like that. And, she came around and she went on my stomach, and some people she went to one time if they didn't really need too much healing, some two, some three. Of course, she came back to me a second time. The second time she placed it on my heart. When she hit that and the vibration, I felt it through me so much. And I needed it. I just felt the vibration. I'm like, wow. She even said, if I come back to you, it's because I felt something. There's an energy coming off of you that's going to make me come to you. And of course, what you are, what you think and you feel is pushed out. So everybody around you pushed out. So she probably felt my pain, which she did, because she came back to me and went to my heart, knowing that I have a heaviness and a pain in my heart that I'm dealing with since the separation with my SP. So she did that. And then when the class was over towards the end, she spent the last 5-10 minutes hitting the big freaking beautiful ones that she had up front. Okay. That was shaking the whole room, which was beautiful. The vibration was nice. The sound was nice. The rhythm was nice. It's the first time I did any sort of meditative experience without anybody talking to me, guiding me, or music and stuff. It was literally just the bowls and those gongs, the bowls and those gongs. It was so cool. The experience was beautiful. And then when the class was over, she's telling everybody, okay, if anybody wants to come talk to me, if this thing's bothering you, come speak to me, this and that. My ass did not get up, because I was not going to go tell her my business. I'm talking freely to you guys on YouTube. It's a little more comfortable and freely because you guys are looking for it and you're coming to me. But it just felt weird to go to her. But I have to have self-love and confidence, right? But I didn't. I just kept to myself, because my friend who I went with is also someone that I've been working with, but she's a spiritual healer. She's a Reiki healer, and she does all these cool things too. So I've been confiding in her. I'm I don't need to confide in too many people, but I'm sitting on the mat when the class is over, minding my own business. And then she comes walking over. She's like, may I sit with you? And I'm like, okay, yeah, here you go. Sit with me. So she's sitting there. She's like, I came back to you, right? I had to put the bowl on your heart. I'm like, I know. She's like, so don't be closed off to me. Talk to me, because Spirit came to me and Spirit told me that you're going through something, you're in pain, and I don't want to impose, because I did say to come to me, but you didn't, and I was drawn to you. I had to come to you because Spirit's telling me you're suffering pain in your heart, and this, and that, and can you explain to me what happened? So I'm like, oh, I just recently went through a breakup 2 months ago, and it's still hurting me because I love the person, but, you know, I'm trying to keep positive and everything because I'm living in the end, and I don't want to discuss the old story. So that's why I was being a little closed off. She's like, please open up, don't be closed off. And I didn't really want to say anything because I want to throw the old story out and focus on the new story. Because if I do want to have my SP come back, I want to focus on the new story. That's if I still, like, you know, there's days I want to focus on my SP and get my SP back. But then there's other days like, fuck it. Why do I want somebody that chose to leave me and 2 beautiful young children and just leave? Like, if you love me, you're going to love my children too. You can't just bounce. You know what I mean? Your love should be unconditional, because if roles were reversed and you had 2 little children and I loved your ass, you know I'm going to fucking do everything possible to love those kids as if they're my own. So I'm still mixed, but I do put it out there because I tell the universe, if you please bring back my SP or better, because it's giving me 2 options. So I could still manifest my SP, or if it's really not for me, I do want someone better. But, you know, you live once and life is short, and you should be happy even if they're wrong for you. But if they conform to you, to your new image of them and your new idea of them, then it should be perfect, right? So anyway, back to my story. So she's like, you know, Spirit's telling me. So I told her, you know, I'm going through a breakup. You know, my person left me because supposedly it's not really me, but, you know, obviously attraction dropped because we were fighting due to my kids. So that was partly of it, but it's mostly because, you know, my SP's older and set in their freaking stubborn ass ways, and I guess dealing with 2 beautiful children who are up on bed to bed, or you know, drop food on the floor, like I said in my other video, as we're in restaurants, or they're a little loud, and my 2-year-old has a little temper tantrums and she's not fully potty trained and shit like that. Like, that's why you fucking bounce. So anyway, going back on topic. So I'm like, okay. So I explained, you know, I'm dating someone, but they left me, you know, didn't want to deal with my kids and this and that. And she was so sweet, and she was giving me advice, and she started making me cry. But obviously, I don't want to hear what she has to say in the 3D, but Spirit apparently is talking to her and is telling her, you know, Spirit's telling me that you're a beautiful woman, that you could have whoever you want, and you shouldn't be in pain and focusing on someone who chose to leave you. Do you really want to be with someone who chose to leave you? Which I agree. But of course, the heart wants what the heart wants, right? So, I'm like, no, that's not what I want, but I love this person because the chemistry between me and my specific person, my SP, is fucking phenomenal. Like, when we're together, it's an amazing relationship. It's just, it's up and downs when the kids are involved. And she's like, do you really want to be with someone who doesn't want your kids? Because if they're dating you now and they're not crazy about the kids, and they have a little bit, like, you know, standoffish attitude with them, or if the kids do something and it bothers them, you don't want that, because when the relationship gets deeper and you're in a longer term relationship and your person gets more and more comfortable in this relationship, they're going to end up yelling at your kids, disrespecting your kids, making your kids feel tiny. And she's saying all these things. I'm like, please don't say that, because I want to get rid of the old story, and I want, you know, the new story. If the person's going to conform to what I want, they're going to be perfect and better than what they were before, and they're going to love me and respect my kids, because that's the law of assumption, right? So she's like, you don't want that. She's like, you know, just move on. You need to heal. If you need any guidance, come talk to me, and all this stuff, which is really sweet. I appreciate it. She's being a realist, like a lot of coaches would tell you, like relationship coaches and all these other coaches and stuff like that. But when you're dealing with manifestation, it's a whole different ballpark. You have to believe it or not. And if you fully believe it, it can and will happen, you know? So I understood it, and I'm like, you know, I know. And she's like, you know, you don't want someone that's gonna, you know, if they love you, they will love your children. If they truly loved you, they would love your children. They have to love all of you because you're a package deal. I'm like, motherfucker, she's right. It's true. I mean, before I got into the whole law of assumption stuff and law of attraction and meditating and manifestation stuff like that, I was rational, and that's how I thought, you know? And I'm like, if it was a good friend of mine, before I got into this whole teaching and all this coaching stuff, that's what I thought. I'm like, I've been telling my friends, like, are you crazy? Your boyfriend or your girlfriend doesn't like your kid? Fuck them. Get someone else. Like, I totally understand it, but I'm opening up more spiritually. I believe that we control our lives, because what we want, we get. You ask, it comes. You ask, the universe will deliver. You get your desire. Even if it's bad for you, you get your desire because you want it, and you explain the why, you do get it, you know? Life is short. You live once, and you get what you want and try to work it. So let's say, because I already manifested this SP back once, because we did split up after 2 months, because we started talking in January and then in February and stuff, but we would like talking, dating, it wasn't anything serious. Bounced in February because of the kids, because we went to the damn diner. My kids dropped some chocolate milk and were a little loud, and then after misleading me after the diner, like telling me, oh, I had a great time and all this bullshit, okay? Then freaking ghosts me, okay? So fucking pissed me off. So I spent 2 weeks crying and upset and broken over this person. But I liked this person so much because I spent the last 5 years so low. And everybody who did come after me that wanted to date me, I didn't like. I'm like, I'm not going to go. I mean, I could date someone. Believe me, I have people that contact me, but I'm not desperate. I'd rather be alone. If I'm not madly, deeply feeling you and vibing you, I don't want someone. Because if you're going to inbox me and message me, I don't care how persistent you are. If I'm not feeling you, I'm not fucking feeling you. Unless they believe in law of assumption, and they're focusing and manifesting me, then they'll, conform me. But anyway, I'm like, I see what's out there. And you came to me knowing I had children, so I'm making this shit work. Okay, I'm making this shit work. So I made a vision board. I was making affirmations, saying affirmations, assuming all these things, and we reconnected. I got my SP to come back after 2 weeks, so I know it works. So then we got back together. We started dating again from March all the way till the end of August, but in the beginning of the relationship, I wasn't bringing the kids around so much because I don't want the kids to get attached if my SP were to bounce again because of the kids. But again, now I'm thinking those negative thoughts in my head, and what came to pass? Fucking bounced because of the kids. Instead of me sitting there every day saying, my SP loves and adores the kids. My SP loves this family. My SP wants this family, right? So instead of sitting there and affirming that, I got comfortable. I got my person back. And then, I just focused on us because I wanted to build a relationship on us. And I brought the kids by once in a while. But then we ended up planning a trip. We went away for a few days. And I said in my other video, and the trip was the nail in the fucking coffin. After the trip, I got a week of debating back and forth. Oh, I'm a lot in my head. I don't know what I want to do. This, and that. And fucking broke up with me. Broke up with me when we never argued, okay? My SP kept telling me that we're not broken. Basically, I'm adored and thinks I'm an amazing person, okay? And then when we break up, I get, I'm like, you are in love with me. Now you're going to dump me? Oh, I love you, but feelings change. But yet when we were dating, I get told that I've never felt this way before, which is bullshit, because I'm sure you felt this way with other people, because if you never felt that way before, you wouldn't have bounced as easy as you did. And usually in every relationship, no matter who you're dating, if they dated people before you, they're going to tell every person, oh my God, this is the greatest feeling in the world. I've never felt this way before, because they forgot that they felt that way with the ex, because it's been so many years and they've broken up. And now they're dating somebody else and all this freaking blood is flowing and butterflies are coming and everything like that. So now they feel that they've never felt that way before. So it's not really a lie, but it is a lie. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like the feeling that they have now is a freaking amazing feeling. So anyway, the experience, the sound healing experience was great. It made me feel better. And yeah, so she was talking to me, so I didn't really want to tell her what I was manifesting, what I'm doing in my head, because now she's telling me, don't take this person back. You don't need someone like that. They're going to be abusive to your kids later on. It's better that they left now, now instead of investing years with someone, and they're going to hurt you and they're going to hurt the kids and this and that. Not knocking anyone's life. And my SP told me, I love my life the way it is, and anybody who comes to my life, I wanted to compliment my life, not complicate it. Fucking understand 110%, okay? 110%, because that's how I feel. So totally get it, because I am content with my life. Before my SP contacted me, I was in a healing process the last 5 years after breaking up with someone that I fell for too, but that didn't go anywhere. I totally understand that, because I have my businesses, which are doing well. I have my children. I have homes, a vacation whenever I want. I don't have a boss to answer to. All of that I manifested into my life. I could do whatever I want. Okay. I don't need to answer to anyone. The only thing is with relationships is when I don't have the full 100% belief in it. So when I think the negative thoughts, it's what comes to pass. Because when we get into a discussion, they say something I don't like. I just keep repeating it in my head instead of being strong and flipping the story. So I've had relationships. I could be with someone. I have people contact me, but the ones that I do fall for, and it's only been far few in between because I'm not easily impressed by people. Honestly, the older I got, the relationships got better. So the last 3 people I dated were generally the only last 3 I really gave a shit about. And this one's the 3rd, this SP, and unfortunately it didn't work anymore. But we got to see how it's going to go. I'm not going to keep talking about it because I don't want to keep repeating the old story. So if I decide to bring this back into fruition and everything like that, I got to let go of the story now and not bring it up anymore. But I wanted you guys to know what's going on because I told you I'm on this journey to heal. That's why I started this too. With each breakup, with each pain that I experience in my life, I go through a healing process, and then I just throw myself into something, get some sort of degree in something. That's how I work to expand myself, to keep my mind occupied. And if I tell you how many degrees and courses I went to, and I have shit under me, I'm like a jack of all trades just because I need to keep growing as a person, because you change every few years. I said that in my other video. I graduated high school when I was 17, and I went to a career, went to college, got a degree in something I'm not even using now because I went into that field and I hated it, and I was not going to stay there and rot and die in that career. I said it was going to be a short video, and it's already 17 minutes, damn. So anyway, I was not going to die and rot in that career because your job is your second home, and there's no way in hell I'm going to die and be at some place I have to go to every day that's killing me on the inside. So I went to different careers. I tried EMS, did that for a few years, bridal consultant, I did that for a few years. Like, you name it, did everything. I had my real estate license. Like, I literally throw myself into something and get that degree and try it because life is short, and shit, try that shit. Manifest it, bring it into your life. You like it, you like it. If not, move on to the next thing. You're not dead, I have a few businesses, so that's what's making my money, and this is not something I really want to do because this heartbreak made me realize I want to help others too, and I know how it feels, and I'm like dying like on the inside, and then giving myself the self-love and the treatment I want, and doing what I have to do daily to move forward. And I want to share this experience with you. Because of this breakup, I enrolled into courses to become a law of attraction coach, and that's why I'm doing this, because one, getting another certificate, another degree. Now I'm manifesting something else, being a phenomenal, successful relationship, life, law of attraction coach. And that's what I want to do. That's my new passion now, because it's helping me grow as a person. It's helping my followers grow as people. And this is definitely something I want to pursue. So if my SP comes back, SP made me what? Better myself. And I started this shit. If my SP doesn't come back and I get better, because when I do my affirmations, say I want my SP back or better, whatever comes, I got that, but this is definitely coming out of it. So something good did come out of this. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to finish the video because I only just wanted to talk about the experience. But if anybody who lives in New York, Brooklyn, or Staten Island stuff, I would go to the Tibetan Museum. The grounds are stunning. It's a small place. Support them, really. Do the classes on Sunday. I would definitely would do the sound healing with them. It was great, and she's good, and she's intuitive. And if you want to speak to her, because apparently she speaks to spirit, because she said spirit sent it to me, so she obviously is gifted, and you could do that with her. She also did. I also did with her, but this was before my heartbreak. But I did with her also past life regression. Hear me? Past life regression. Sorry, past life regression meditation with them, and everybody in the room when we were done. What they saw in their past lives are freaking sick, okay? Like, it was nice to even hear the people's stories. Someone said that they were in the army and they got shot and they saw themselves falling to the floor, and all these people flying by them and the legs just running for cover while things are blowing up around them. Someone else said that they were a slave. They were working in the cotton fields and was mistreated badly and felt the pain, and they were crying about it. I mean, that's something I could go into so much. Like, I don't only want to focus this on every video, just talk about SP, because that's like 90% of what these coaches do. Because if you read their comments, everybody only cares about SP. So they're going to record videos and put videos up to appease the audience. But sweetheart, everybody, listen to me. You're loved no matter what. If you get your SP back or somebody even better, just think about it. You need to put a list, pros and cons, okay, before you use any tools and all your affirmation tools and visualizing all that stuff. Do the pros and cons. See if you really want to put the work into this person, to someone who chose to leave you, and especially if it was an abusive relationship, because a lot of people get attached to someone. Even though they're abusive, they love the person. So just make that list, and if there's more cons than pros, think about if you want to invest your time meditating every day and visualizing this person when God could send you somebody better. Again, I know God could send me somebody better, but I'm freaking in love with this person, so I want to give it one more chance since I manifested this person back once. So if this person comes back, I want to try it and give it a few months and see if this person could fully conform. We'll see. I mean, there's so much You have to just understand life is supposed to be a beautiful thing, and you just need to wake up every morning, go on a rampage of appreciation, do what Hicks says, do that every morning, look at things and just go off. You have the high vibration, go off how things are beautiful, wake up with gratitude, like what Goddard says, okay? He says to wake up with gratitude, talk about what, say thank you, beautiful words to God. As soon as you wake up, just do gratitude, rampage appreciation, then go into your meditation and your affirmations, but always affirm self-love first, focus on that 10 minutes, then go into focusing on your specific person, okay? Because you cannot put them on a pedestal and make them better than you. You need to love yourself. Yeah. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. Know that you're loved. Know that you're thought of, okay? Believe me, there's people out there who love you and want to be with you that you're probably not even seeing that's right in front of your face because you're obsessing over your SP, okay? So just really think about what you want. Take care.